America experienced a racial awakening in 2020 as the Black Lives Matter movement forced the country to examine its complex relationship with race. Although The Dutchman premiered almost 60 years ago during the height of the civil rights movement, it is a timeless play about race and identity and is the latest production from American Stage. Joining me now is Erica Sutherland, director of The Dutchman. Also down there on the end, Shannon Mary Keegan, who plays Lula, and Adebo Wale. Adebi. How'd I do?
Adebo Wale Adebi.
Oh, man, I even practiced, but you know what? I'll go with Wale, and I am so excited. The three of you are here today. Welcome. How's everybody?
Great. Yeah.
You're
just a little tired.
Well, I was going to say, I want to point out to you guys, are coming off of opening weekend, of course, of The Dutchman. Such an important play. And I want to talk, with you first, being the director of it, putting together something that you know is going to move an audience, but is going to have a big impact. Talk about what that's like. Your focus, of course, on your actors on stage, but you know that there's sometimes more to it. And I think this is the case in The Dutchman.
And when you say that there's more to it, what do we mean exactly?
I feel like people are able to come away and maybe being reminded of the importance that, we are all one sometimes, and when other times you hear that that's not the case.
Yeah, so that's the thing. That's my takeaway.
Yeah.
So the question always comes up, what do you want the audience to take away? And the answer is, we already know what the story is about, right? We know this racial identity in America, this whiteness and Black America and that relationship. What we want to take away is this is a mirror piece, it's a reflection. How do you see yourself in this piece? What is reflecting and what is coming up in you? How do you want to participate in the world once you see this show, right? Do you want to be different? And every little change amounts to something great. And so that's the goal. We're not here to teach you anything. You already know it. How do you participate? How do you change? How do you want to move forward?
Well said. And I can tell both of the actors here, you guys are both shaking your heads right there. Portraying a character, like you said, of something like the Dutchman, who has been around so long, you want the audience to feel something. Talk about what you're able to feel. I mean, has this role changed you in any ways, Wale, or maybe?
Yes.
Yes.
So, to go off of what Erica said wonderfully, definitely forces you to look in the mirror at yourself and think about the kind of issues that me as a Black man faces, and Black men in general, and think a little bit further and do a little bit more work as to how we can fix those issues. But as far as playing Clay, like in The Dutchman from top to bottom, it's a very thrilling journey, uncomfortable at times, but it's exciting and there's high intrigue because I'm across somebody who is in the moment almost foreign to me. Like, I've never met somebody like this, and she's telling me things about myself, some that are provocative, to say the least, but also having like a lot of layers and a lot of truth to it.
And Erica, I like how Wale says journey. Do you feel it's been a journey for you?
Yeah, it has been a journey for me. It's not easy to play the role that Lula plays in this show, but that being said, it is an important opportunity to look at whiteness and how white women play into racism in insidious and more complacent, silent ways. I think that this has been a really supportive experience for me. It's been a safe space to have that mirror experience. Yeah. And I think it's been really valuable, and I think it'll be very valuable for people in the audience to experience this show.
You know what? We've only got 3 seconds left. Shannon, Erica, back to you there. I want to go ahead and give you the last word, though, as a director. And I think being able to, tackle something that is poignant today, a play in the history, but yet poignant today. Talk about being involved in it and why it was something that you were like, yes, this is where I want my name, because it is also an honor to an American Stage, right? What, the first Black woman to direct there. I want to make sure and point that out as well.
Absolutely. So yeah, first Black woman, first woman of color, period. So that's a big thing, right?
Yeah.
And so our new season is just really opening up. We are blazing all the way through our upcoming season. For me, this particular piece and having my name attached to it, it's very important that you have a director that can handle the material in a respectable way. Yeah. And I appreciate American Stage believing in me as the director who can take something so controversial, something so incendiary and excisive, and take that piece of work and say, hey, we know that we trust you with it, and the actors, and taking those actors through that journey, and bringing it to fruition, to bring, and putting it out into the world. So that is what I'm honored about in this process.
Well, we are honored to always have American Stage part of our show. We want to make sure too, it opened this weekend, but it's going to be playing through the 31st. Real quick, how was the audiences the first weekend?
They're very interesting. Love
Interesting,
it.
yes.
But good energy.
Okay.
Good energy.
That's
Not
what we
bad
like.
energy, like good energy.
That's
yeah.
what we like
I
to
love
hear.
the responses. I like when they talk.
Oh, good stuff. Well, again, AmericanStage.org is where you can go for tickets. Thank you all so much. It was great meeting you.
Thank you so much.